What do you feel when you see this particular painting? Or this one? What about this one? These are some of the paintings that have a well layered and color oriented landscape which give all of us that feeling of ecstasy when first viewed. These kinds of landscape paintings dominated the 19th century with the likes of Van Gogh, Monet, and Munch, until a new art form emerged known as the abstract art. The word abstract literally means the distancing of the idea from the objectivity of the painting, meaning that the painting demands us to assign a meaning to it instead of the other way around. In general, abstract paintings does not consist of a certain scenery. It contains texture and formation of different shapes. That's the beauty of an abstract painting, that it does not ask you to see, but observe. It doesn't tell you to look, but experience your own reaction to it. One of the first contemporary abstract paintings, Circle in a Circle by Kandinsky, or Portrait and a Dream by Jackson Pollock, both had total disregard for shape and form. Such paintings are supposed to be independent from realistic shapes and forms, demanding us to cultivate an open mind and even a bigger imagination. But what about one shape and one shape only? Russian abstract painter Kazimir Malevich showed us exactly that when he started the art movement called Suprematism. His 1918 painting, White on White, holds a unique position not only in his vast abstract collection but in abstract art as a whole. First and foremost, the irregularity of shape is what catches the attention of the viewer, unlike most of his other works where the shapes are in one way or another parallel to the canvas itself. In White on White, it almost seems as if the central square is a patch put on or a facade which is adopted to cover the wound underneath. When asked about the painting, Malevich said that he wanted the viewer to have a pure feeling in the essence and the mind of the viewer. Even the background is a dirtier, almost more experienced with tragedy kind of white, again symbolizing the latest wound covered with a much recent patch. Even the name White on White has an essence of being camouflaged among the oppressed to prevent further harm. Somehow, this particular interpretation seems appropriate considering what came before was an onslaught with the emergence of the Russian Revolution. Like most of us today, we put on quite a good show, emphasizing our well being and hide all hindrance, all of our greatest wounds behind a small mask. Considering that it is inevitable to think that this painting represents covering of a wound in hope of hiding and no one noticing, or putting on a facade to hide in plain sight from the oppression of the society during a time when otherwise was punished with a long hard winter.